Welcome, everybody. Good night or good evening, not good night yet. And welcome to our, what is this, ninth annual Best of YEG Fit Awards. It's weird to say that. We're coming up on 10 years with YEG Fitness. I had, you know what, I didn't have much more hair back then, but it's hard to believe we've been doing this for 10 years. But for 9 years, we've been celebrating the achievements and all the great stuff happening right here in our own city. Edmonton's come a long way when it comes to fitness and wellness. It's become a lot less, just about physique and looking a certain way, and it's become more of a whole body health and wellness. And we're glad that we were, kind of at the beginnings of that, took that on as sort of our own mandate, where that was what YEG Fitness was going to be all about. In hindsight, probably would have been, maybe YEG Wellness or something like that. But we've grown with the city, just like all of you have. So enough about us. We're not here to talk about YEG Fitness tonight. We're here to talk about all of the achievements that 17 different categories, everything from personal trainers to best yoga studio, best chiropractor and physiotherapy clinic. We've got it all covered in tonight's event. Now, first thing we'll do is, of course, pay some homage, pay some recognition to this year's sponsor. Our title sponsor for this year, of course, is the Junos. The Junos are coming back to Edmonton this year, and the Juno Organizing Committee is this year's title sponsor. If you haven't got your tickets yet, there are still some available. I know they are selling out really fast, and there's some great bands that are going to be performing this year. Got a quick video clip for you guys.
The 2023 Juno Awards are coming to Edmonton. Monday, March 13th, live from Rogers Place. Experience Canada's biggest night in music, featuring unforgettable performances by top Canadian artists. Be there. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.
So again, the Juno Awards coming this March, May 13th. We have put a link in the stream for this year's event on YouTube for you guys to grab some tickets. We're going ourselves. We'd love to see you all out there. It's going to be an awesome event. We've also made a Canadian artists playlist. We love celebrating. There's so many great Canadian artists that are worth listening to. Unfortunately, don't get the same kind of play like the Beyoncés, etc. But it's awesome to celebrate our own artists and a couple coming from our own city. You might be wondering why we're doing things a little bit differently this year. We did the YEG Fit Awards, 2 years ago. We did it online as well. Different circumstances then, of course. We were in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and having in-person events was restricted at the time. So we're using the same platform we did back then. Hopefully I've got all the kinks and everything figured out so we don't have any issues. But this year I'm doing it from my lovely kitchen. As some of you guys know me personally outside of YEG Fitness. You know that my family's been dealing with some health problems. My wife has been since August dealing with breast cancer. Everything is good. She went in for some scans about a month and a half ago, and no more tumors or anything in her breast, which is great news for us. She's upstairs in bed right now. She just had her surgery on Monday, so 2 days ago, and she's recovering right now and doing really great. If you don't want to say that if there's a good thing to have about the cross cancer, you don't want anybody to ever need to visit the cross cancer. But the one good thing, I guess, to say about the cross cancer, or one of many good things to say about the cross cancer, is that we're very fortunate to have such a world-class facility with amazing doctors and nurses, healthcare practitioners right in our own city. I know for us personally, we feel very, very blessed at the care that my wife's received over the last. It's been since August, I guess, since we first found out. So with the cross cancer, of course, we'd love to try and raise some funds tonight to support the great work that they're doing there. Obviously, the event this year is at no charge. That way we were able to get a great turnout, have lots of people show up and celebrate. We'd love it though if everybody would, you don't have to do it through us. We're not taking donations personally, but feel free to head over to the Cross Cancer website. And if you're able to leave $5, if you're able to leave $100, I know we'd appreciate the support, and I know they'd appreciate the support. I do have a short little video that we'll watch quickly at the beginning here. All right, hopefully that came through okay. I heard my computer just click, so I'm hoping the speakers and everything are the sound and the volume is everything, and for everything is good. We do have a live chat going tonight, so if you are watching, obviously through the YouTube channel, I should be able to make some comments. I'd love to interact with you guys as well as I'm able to. I'm trying to monitor what's going on Instagram. I'm trying to monitor what's going on with the YouTube channel, and try to answer some questions if there are any questions or some comments that come in. So feel free to use that chat feature in YouTube, and we'll have more of a conversation as we go. We are still wanting to have an in-person event. We are going to have a sort of a celebration, I guess, for the winners and their guests, or anybody who wants to come out and celebrate with them. As I said, because of my wife's situation dealing with breast cancer, I wasn't able to commit the time to putting on an in-person event. It takes a lot of time to, as you could imagine, organize something like that. But I did still want to have an event where everybody could kind of get together. The winners could come and pick up their awards, and we can all have a drink or two, and celebrate all of your achievements with each other. So the plan is, we have something already planned coming up on a week from today, February 22nd. The Canadian Ice House right downtown is hosting our event. We'd love to have you all out. Like I said, we are going to have the awards available for everybody to be able to pick up. And if anybody else would like to join and come for a bit of a celebration, we'd love to have everybody out there. Tickets are available. Registration is available right now on the YouTube page. We are charging $5, not for us personally to make any profit or anything from it. All of the money made from it is going to be donated to the Cross Cancer. It just basically gives us a way to know who's going to be coming and who's committed to showing up, so that we can let the Ice House know how many people, how many guests to expect. The Ice House has graciously offered up a free beverage. As you know, every YEG Fit event that we host at a restaurant, we tend to include a free beverage. So thank you to the Canadian Ice House for doing that for us. And another one of our partners, Just Bite Me Meals. The first 30 people in the door to the event, they're going to be providing a free meal to the first 30 people in the door. So after the event, you don't need to do it right now. It's on the YouTube page. Please go grab your tickets. Like I said, it's a $5 donation to the Cross Cancer Institute, and I think we can all feel good about donating $5 to such a good cause. So Without further ado, let's get underway with this year's Best of YEG Fit Awards. Our first award of the night is going to be for the best healthy restaurant / cafe. And the nominees for this year's event, or this year's award: Cafe Mosaic, Just Bite Me Meals, KB & Co., Moth Cafe, and Padmanabhi. And the winner of this year's Best Restaurant Healthy Eatery is KB & Co. Congratulations, guys. I think this is maybe the fourth or fifth year in a row. I know Christina and her team have been doing a great job bringing healthy eating to the city. Lots of expansion over the past couple of years, and obviously it's working. They're doing quite well and encouraging people to lead a healthier lifestyle. Next up, we're going to go ahead with the best massage therapist individual. So we've got two categories for this: best individual massage therapist, and then also a best studio, best facility. The nominations: Ashley Lowry, Brooke Fouracres, Casey McLeod, Matthew Hebert, Peyton Plunkey. And this year's winner is Matthew Hebert. Congratulations, Matthew. This is something I need to be doing myself a little bit more of. Many of you guys know, or some of you guys know, that I am a teacher, and teachers have some great benefits. Massage therapy is one of them, and maybe I'll come in and see you in the coming weeks, Matthew. Congratulations. Next up, we're going to go with Best Massage Clinic, Best Massage Therapy Clinic. And the nominees for Best Massage Therapy Clinic: we've got Form Health, Performance Chiropractic and Physiotherapy, TaylorMade Wellness, The Bridge, and The Wellness Lab. Got a lot of businesses nowadays, lots that are more inclusive, more of a integrative type health. So offering all the services under one roof. So the winner for this year's event, or this year's award for Best Massage Clinic, is TaylorMade Wellness. Congratulations, TaylorMade. Again, doing great work. I know we've collaborated in the past, and I know we'll hope to continue to do that in the future. The comments are coming in, and I gotta remember, oh boy, how to do this to show the comments. I know there is a way for me to show the comments when they come in. Darn. Here we go. I knew this was gonna happen tonight. This is the joy of doing the event at home. Boys, sorry. That's okay. They'll live. Sorry, guys. Just gonna go back to this main one for a second. Give us 2 seconds. Anyways, I haven't figured out how to get the comments up on the screen. Maybe this is. Nope. Shoot. Anyways, I got a couple comments came in. Tony, congrats, Matt. There we go. We've got Zeta. Congrats, Matt. Another congrats for Matt. There you go. You can hear the background. Not Avon calling.
Flowers.
Oh, flowers. Somebody sent flowers for my wife, I'm assuming, not for me. Awesome. Congrats, Matt. We'll move on to the next one here. I've got, and I have to make sure I don't click on the winner slide before I put on the nominee slide. Here we go. Next up, we'll go with Best Chiropractor Individual. And our nominees for this year's event, or this year's award: Ashley Todd, Jillian Altheim, Mecca Fayad, Melissa Young, and Sean King. And let's see here, our winner for this year's Best Chiro Individual is Sean King. Congrats, Sean. I think I got some, where are they here? There we go. There we go. Makes it feel kind of in person with the staged, canned sound effects. But congrats again, Sean. Okay, we'll move on to Best Chiro Clinic. Best Chiropractic Clinic nominees are All Sport Health and Performance, Form Health, got on 2 lines here, Performance Chiropractic and Physiotherapy, Tailor-Made Wellness, and The Bridge. And our winner is Tailor-Made Wellness. Congrats again, doing some good stuff. We love to see all the great work everybody's doing, all these studios, all these individuals are doing in this city. I will say that because we always have this sort of this question every year about how we award the nominees or how the nominations come in and how the best of how it rolls out. So we play sort of the middleman, I guess, or the middle company, the middle business in this. They're not YEG Fitness Awards. We don't select the winners. The winners are selected by all of you guys. They're selected by our community. Every year in November, we put out a call for nominations, October, November, typically around that same time, and run it on social media for about 2 months, asking our followers, asking you guys to share with your communities, asking for their votes. Then what we do at the end of that initial nomination period is we cut things off, we count the votes, and then the top 5 vote getters in each category go in for a second round of nominations. So that's the only time that we release the nominees, we release anything, we talk to any of the studios and say, hey, you guys have been nominated as one of the top 5 in this category. Feel free now to share with your community. We do the same on our own end. We know how Instagram is. We know how social media is. We know how those lovely algorithms can be, where it sometimes the message gets lost in a million other messages. But at that point, we leave it up to you guys to get the votes. And we pick the top in each category based on all of the vote getters. This year we had a little over 6,000 votes for the awards. So getting back up there to what we were pre-pandemic time, when everything was kind of shut down and studios weren't open. But we're glad to see so many people taking this to heart and wanting to celebrate with all of you guys. And this really is a People's Choice Best of YEG Fit Awards. Okay, let's move along here. I got through physio. And now we'll go to, Physio Clinic. Nope, sorry. See what I mean? Wrong one. Nope, I want to go to that one. Physio Individual. Sorry. Best Physiotherapist Individual. Good thing I didn't click on the winner at that point. I got through Chiropractor. Physiotherapy Individual. And our nominees for this year are Aaron Norris, Adam Giesbrecht, Ari McWatt, Kristen Redhead, and Vincent Tsai. And the winner for this year's Best Physio Individual is Vincent Tsai. Congratulations, Vince. We'll move along and combine this with Best Physiotherapy Clinic. Now, we know that not everybody was able to attend right at 6 o'clock, and totally respect that. People are still at work right now. If you are wanting to to check out the full event after, or pull it onto your Instagram, save it to your own, we will be posting the whole video again on the YouTube page and then sharing it across our social media platforms after the event. That way too, you can share with your communities if you feel like it. So Best Physiotherapy Clinic nominees are, this might take me a little while, Catalyst Physio and Sports Performance, Integral Physiotherapy and Sports Clinic, Optimize Physiotherapy, Performance Chiropractic and Physiotherapy, and The Bridge Sports Therapy and Training. And the winner for Best Physio Clinic is Optimize Physiotherapy. I think this is, oh boy, how many for you guys? I know this has been a few in a row for you guys. So again, Ari and Aaron and their team at Optimize doing some great things. Okay, we will mix things up a little bit here. Again, we love the fact that the Juno Committee is a sponsor of this year's event, and we love that the Junos are coming back again this year. So got another little video clip for you guys.
Congratulations to all the 2023 Juno Award nominees. Canada's biggest night in music is all about celebrating you and all the amazing talent that this country has to offer. From pop to country, rap to classical, Canadian artists are dominating the world. Now we're only a few short weeks away from the big night, so rest up, because it's going to be a great show. I'll see you in Edmonton.
And that fine man is going to be doing this year's MC. Like I said, we've got some great talent in the city. I believe Nickelback is going to be inducted into the Canadian, what do we call it? Not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. Everybody has a different feel for Nickelback. I love them personally. I got to see them way back before they got popular. And still love them to this day. I'll say that publicly, that I'm still a Nickelback fan. Okay, next up is Best Community Supporter Individual. We're going to start getting into some of the individual nominations. And this Community Supporter Individual, we like to say, is somebody who goes sort of above and beyond, getting the community involved, getting their own members active, and just leading by example in Edmonton. That's one of the best parts about Edmonton. I always tell newcomers whenever I see somebody who's new to the city, or whenever somebody sometimes is maybe trashing the city a little bit, I always say, you know what, we might not be the Toronto, we might not be the Vancouver, but we have some of the tightest knit people, especially in the fitness and health community, that are always willing to do their part and give back. So this year's nominees are Anthony Weber, Chris Neptune, Jordan Jeske, Tony Harris, and Tony Nguyen. And this year's winner for Best Community Supporter Individual is Jordan Jeske. I know a lot of the people on that list personally, and I know all of you guys do such a great job, like I said, encouraging people to become more involved in leading a healthy lifestyle. And I know, Jordan, you're well deserving for this nomination. If anybody's in the chat, Zeke, I see your comment there. I addressed it a little bit earlier on. I don't want to go through it again. Maybe somebody could fill in. Otherwise, Zeke, you're welcome to have a peek at the video once we post it at the end. And right near the beginning, I chat a little bit about why we've done an online event this year. Okay, next up, we are going with Best Community Supporter as a company or brand. So this is a company that is sort of all in, encouraging, has many members or many participants, part of their team, that are encouraging their community to get involved. And the nominees for this year's event, or this year's award, Action Potential Fitness, Free Fitness, Optimize Physiotherapy, The Project, and YEG Cycle. And the winner for this year's award, winner of this year's award is Free Fitness. Good job, Tony and team. Congratulations. Guys, if you're not following these, if you're not following all of these people who are nominated and all of these people who are winning, I suggest you give them a follow over on Instagram. I know Tony and his team have done a lot in the community. I just got an invite, Tony, on my Facebook page to your upcoming event. I'm going to do my best to make it out. But yeah, Tony and the team from Free are always doing such great things in the community. So congratulations again. Okay, we will move on now into some of the studios, kind of moving away from the health and wellness part. Not that yoga and spin and personal training isn't wellness, but now it's time to start looking at some of the studios where you can get your sweat on. Now, again, with YEG Fitness, we've always been about fitness being whatever you want it to be, not about lifting weights, not about just running a marathon. It's whatever you find pleasure in, whatever you find joy in. We've never, when we had the magazine years ago and now online with our content, we've never been promoters of having a certain body type. We've never been pushing one type of fitness over another or telling people what it means to be fit, because we know that that's different for everybody. I know with my wife personally dealing with breast cancer, getting up and going for a walk for her is fitness, and that's totally fine. I know for my parents who are in their 70s, they live on Vancouver Island, for them getting out and going for a walk at the ocean and going for a walk to the store instead of taking their car. That's fitness. And then for others, maybe not like me anymore, but for others, running that marathon, running 3 marathons, running 10 in a summertime, or lifting weights, that's fitness. So we've been a big promoter of fitness being whatever it is for you. So continuing on with this, let's get back to Best Spin Studio. The nominees for Best Spin Studio are Archetype, Cycle Bar, Hive Fitco, Movati, and YEG Cycle. And the winner for Best Spin Studio is YEG Cycle. Congratulations, guys. I know they've got a couple studios, one in downtown. I drive by fairly regularly. The south side one has been a staple on White Ave for a number of years. So congratulations again. Best Spin Studio in YEG. Next up, we'll move along to Best Boxing / Martial Arts Gym. The nominees for this year's event are Champs Boxing Studio, Elite Martial Arts, Little Sweatshop, Panther Gym, and Wolf House Gym. And our winner for the Best Boxing Martial Arts Studio is Champs Boxing Studio. Congratulations to Edmonton's very own champ, Jelena Mrjenovic. We've got to know Jelena over the years, and as a friend and a business owner. She's always doing great stuff in the city, again, just like all of you. She has her downtown location and then another location over on the deep south side. Champs Boxing Studio, again, Best Boxing Martial Arts Gym. Congratulations, Jelena and your team. All right, next up. Now, we never know what to call this category. So we called it Best Alternative Fitness Studio because it's not a spin studio, it's not a yoga studio, it's not a gym. It's I don't know, is alternative the best name? Let me know. If there's a different name you guys would like to see this called that are in this category, please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm being representative. The nominees for this year's Best Alternative Studio, Best Alternative Fitness Studio. Aradia Pole Fitness, Factory Climbing Gym, Fitset Ninja, Runaway Workout Club, and Studio B. And our winner for Best Alternative Fitness, Aradia Pole Fitness. Again, believe this is second, maybe more times for, I know a number of times being nominated. Hard to keep track after 9 years of doing this, but congratulations to the team over at Aradia. I need to get in there and try one. I know years ago I did a bar, not with you guys, did a bar workout, and boy, these are some of the toughest workouts. For those of us who like to lift weights, we often head into a studio like that, and sometimes, you know, we think that we're too strong for this, and then we get put to shame very, very quickly by the team. So congratulations again, doing great things. All right, we are at, man, we're flying through this. Let's pop this on. So as I mentioned, for our awards, what would I call it? Our awards night, where I don't want to say winners event, because hey, we're all winners for just being nominated, of course. But we are, as I mentioned earlier, holding an event next week on Wednesday at down in the Ice District at the Canadian Ice House. And we want to hold that so that we can give everybody an opportunity to come down and pick up their awards. We also want to give everybody an opportunity to come down and celebrate. So if you're an award winner and you want to bring a few of your team down, and it's always nice to get the team together out of the gym, out of our Lululemons or whatever apparel you love wearing, and have that opportunity to celebrate. Also have that opportunity to maybe collaborate and see some of the people that you might not have seen a lot of over the last year or so, since maybe our last event, and you just like to get together. So that's happening again next week on Wednesday at the Canadian Ice House down in the Ice District. I mentioned that I mentioned that everybody that attends is going to get a free beverage, a house beverage from the restaurant, and the first 30 people in the door are going to get a meal from one of tonight's sponsors, Just Bite Me Meals. It's got a quick video if you haven't heard of them before. There we go. So as I mentioned, the first 30 people in the door next week. The event starts at 7 o'clock for you to be able to come and pick up your awards, have a chat. We can all have a little cheers together, have a beverage, and you can pick up one of your meals, a takeaway from Just Bite Me, healthy meal prep company. Okay, on to the fitness studio part of tonight's event. We have the Best of YEG Fit Award for the best multiple location or large gym/studio. And the nominees for this year's award: Evolve Strength, F45 Training, Good Life Fitness, Movati, and Orange Theory. And our winner for this year's event, or this year's award, is Evolve Strength. I think this is back-to-back for you guys at Evolve. Congratulations. I know there's a few locations across the city now, and I'm down in Calgary, I believe, as well. So really neat plan that they've got for their gym. Again, going on that sort of kind of integrative health, where you have your personal trainers, you have your gym, you have your physiotherapy, sort of everything all under one roof. So congrats again to Evolve on this year's award. Next up will be the best single location gym gym/studio. And the nominees for this one are Action Potential Fitness, Barbell Base, City Fit Shop, Free Fitness, The Project, and Triform Athletics. So we wanted to break this up. We always do this every year, breaking it up into two categories. One for sort of the big box type locations or multiple studios, and then one for the, I don't want to say mom and pop, because some of these guys have really grown over the years and moved into huge spaces. So the winner for this year's single location gym is Free Fitness. Congrats to Tony again, Tony and his team. I know you guys moved into your new location. Oh boy, it's been almost a year, I believe, for you guys since your new location opened. But congrats again on winning this year's best single location gym and studio. Okay, we are on to tonight's last two awards. So these are your best fitness instructor and best personal trainer. So our fitness instructor award, we decided to sort of separate a few years ago a fitness instructor from personal trainer. Fitness instructors include, yoga instructors and spin instructors and all kinds of different people who are involved in fitness that aren't necessarily personal trainers. So we wanted to recognize people that fall into that category and showcase their talents. So this year's nominees are Albert Law, Amanda Janota, Brooke Helfreit, Brooklyn Triuba, and Sabrina Camp. Sorry guys, I'm a teacher and I try with the names. Sometimes I don't get the pronunciation right, and I should. Let's go ahead with the winner. This year's winner is Brooke Helfrich. Congratulations, Brooke. I know you've posted a lot on social media about this event coming up today and trying to get your community out to support you. So hopefully they showed up and are recognizing you with on winning this Best Fitness Instructor Award. Okay. Do we have a personal trainer? Where is it? There's one thing. There we go. More great sound effects. So before we get to Best Personal Trainer, again, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. For everybody tuning in tonight. My plan is we'll be back doing this again in person next year. I love the in-person events. They always, it's great to connect with all of you and see everybody if I haven't seen them in a year. But I love doing in-person events. So that's the plan for next year. Hopefully we don't have some other weird, who knows with the world events, but I'm not going to go there. But my plan is that I'll see you next year for an in-person one, and hopefully it'll be our best one ever. Everybody else, for this year's event, again, I hope I see you guys next week on Wednesday at the Canadian Ice House in the Ice District to come and grab your awards. So, without further ado, here we go. The Best Personal Trainer. The nominees are Adrian Bird, Anthony Weber, Jordan Jeske, Luke Mercier, and Zita Dubé-Lockhart. And our winner for this year's Best Personal Trainer is Zita Dubé-Lockhart. Congratulations, Zita. Now, again, if you haven't checked out what Zita and her team are doing, they're doing a wonderful job in the city, especially when it comes to inclusivity in fitness, something that I know we all strive to do a really good job at. But if you haven't checked out Action Potential, here's your little plug, Zita. If you haven't checked out Action Potential on Instagram and seen some of the work that they do, it's wonderful. We'd love to support what you guys are doing, and we love to see more of that in the fitness community in the city. So, Here we go. Congratulations again to everybody, to all the nominees, to all the winners. You guys are all best of YEG Fitness. I want to congratulate you all, and I want to thank you all for showing up and making YEG Fitness part of your healthy lifestyle. Again, my name's TJ Sadler. I'm the owner, founder of YEG Fitness. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to enjoy a fine beverage and watch our Edmonton Oilers hopefully win a hockey game again tonight. Take care, guys, and I hope to see you guys next week, Wednesday, at the Canadian Ice House down in the Ice District. Good night.